Happy New Year's, everybody. It is January 1st, 2022. It is the 1st of January at about 10:30 p.m. Walking into January 2nd. So some things are gonna change on the build. I was gonna get the seats reupholstered to get them leased to Matt. However, we're gonna do something stupid that I know you guys may not like, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna do everything for the car, like in perfect condition. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is actually just getting some seat covers. Boo, I know, boo, but smash the like button anyways. Seat covers for the car is gonna be just pure black, just to get the interior kind of to match. I will try to make it look as nice as possible when I put them in there. I just don't have the time frame to get them reupholstered because right now the guy who did the GSX seats, he took about 5 to 6 weeks just to get them reupholstered, and then another 2 weeks just to get them to me because he went out of town as soon as he was finished with them. So I just don't have the time, and I don't trust anybody else to do the seats in the area, so I just say, you know what, it is what it is. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Second thing we're gonna change on the build is the entire car is gonna go white. Including the hood, but I will buy the GSX, the orange GSX, actually the hood is wrapped carbon fiber. And then what that's gonna be able to do is the whole car will be white. And if the person who wins the car doesn't want the black hood, all he has to do is just rip that vinyl off. And then he has a pure white hood. So that's what I'm gonna do with the hood. I think that's a better option. That way, if you just don't like it, you don't have to like it. You can rip it off and it'll be a whole white car. As for the interior though, check it out. As for the interior, like I said, everything is in here. I got this coming in, the boot and the shift knob, but the whole interior is in here. Carpet is gonna be coming soon. Glove box is gonna probably go in tonight. This, I don't know if you guys remember, it's actually on top of the G, I just didn't wanna get it. I gotta button that back up and close that up. You will have these, because again, my reupholster guy's gonna take too long, so these will stay this color. But they are pretty good mint condition. They're actually from the GSX. So the seats or everything in here is done. I have this on its way here. I don't know what the hell to find these at. The side mirror covers, don't know where to find them at. Don't want to try to look for them. It's hard enough to find the GSTs and the GSs. Don't know where that's at. That's staying as is. I am gonna run to the junkyard tomorrow because there is some interior pieces that I still need. This, I might keep it in here. I know some of you guys know how to fix, maybe the person who wins this can fix radios, I don't know. It turns on, but then it also turns off. Like it just flickers. But I like the way it looks in here. I'm gonna try to get it to work. If I can't, I can't. See, my GSX doesn't have a radio. I can care less for the radio. I like to hear the engine purr. Exhaust was purchased today. The paint was already purchased. Clear coat's on its way. We are gonna be sending the car down. So as of right now, tomorrow, like I said, we are dropping the paint off. We are sanding the paint down to get it to pretty much primer stage, so we can prime it, paint it white, let it cure for a couple of days, and then we will clear coat it immediately after that. And we're gonna clear coat it with obviously the compressors over there, so we will be doing it out of a gun. These noises in this garage, it's like the cuckoos in here. So I do apologize about the seats. We just don't, what the hell? We don't have the time. I'm sorry we don't have time to do the seats. I do apologize. And I know doing seat covers is not the way to do any car build, but we don't have the time for it. I don't have the time for it. And I know you guys don't want to wait an additional 3-4 months before I even get those seats back to do a reveal. I want this car out of my hair, and I want the drawing to begin right around mid-January to end of January. I know some of you guys have been messaging me on Instagram. Those of you who follow me on Instagram and YouTube, some of you guys have messaged me, how do you enter? I will explain that when I do the reveal video of when it's completed. But you don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do anything other than focus on the videos. And that's it. It costs you nothing. I'm not gonna lie. With it being the 3rd of June, wow. The 3rd of January, I'm not gonna lie, I lost motivation for 2 days. That's it, just 2 days. But we're going through this. So interior is done. I showed you on the previous one. I don't know where I'm left off at. I think I'm just gonna sand. I'm probably take the fender off and sand it with primer, or I'm sorry, sand it, primer it, get a white base on. It won't have clear coat, but I'll get the base on so you guys can see the color white that I'm doing. It's white, it's not really special, but it's white. And then once I get the base on, I'll go ahead and sand the rest of the car down. Like I said, the hood's gonna get sanded down. So what I've done over the weekend, I know I lost motivation kind of on working on it, but I was still getting parts for it. So what I ended up buying was a full exhaust system. From the headers all the way back to the rear muffler. It is a flame tip muffler. It's a 4-inch flame tip outlet. I hope it doesn't sound like a ricer, but again, trying to find stock parts for this is, you know, far stretch and none in between. So I have new handles coming in tomorrow for both sides. They are going to be the plastic ones, but they are going to replace it. At least you got a handle, because right now you ain't got nothing. So I will be replacing those two. I am still searching for a way to fix the headliner, because the headliner that I do have is for a sunroof, and that's just going to look stupid in here. Not to mention, this is your sunroof button, and this is, what is this? This is, all right. My breaker just popped. Buttons go here, so I can't use this for this car because it's just gonna look weird, especially with the fact that the non-sunroof cars have two lights that go here. Wouldn't look right. Wouldn't even want to fix this. That might go in the garbage. I don't know yet, but nevertheless, it's there. I showed y'all some of the interior. If I didn't, I'll show you guys in the Lord have mercy. I will show you guys in the sunlight. All right, as you can see, the fender is off, and what the hell? Sanded it down. This is not white, this is actually gray. This is primer gray. So I already put the etching primer on there. I already put the actual primer on there. I'm gonna sand this down with 800 grit. And after I sand it down with 800 grit, then I'm gonna lay 3 coats of white and then let it sit. And I'll show you guys more or less, I'm gonna show you the wet paint look. And then obviously when it dries, I'll show you the dry up look again. But I'll show you more or less the wet paint look. That way you guys get an idea of how the clear coat is going to lay on here once it's finished. It's not going to be a perfect paint job, but it's going to look a lot better than what this thing was showing us. I did all that talking and I was not recording. Anyways, here we go again. It's the clear coat is on. I'm sorry. Look, I done lost my train of thought. The white paint is on. It is need to get sanded down to get rid of the orange peel that it has, a little bit of orange peel it has. But before we lay the clear coat, this will get sanded down. Very light, maybe like 1,000 grit, maybe 1,500 grit. We'll sand this all down to get it a really, really smooth base, so that when the clear coat goes down, it's really, really smooth and clear, and it has a good gloss to it. Again, this is not gonna be a professional paint job because I am in a garage. As you guys can see, there is dust debris, this and that and the third in here, but from you can see so far, it is actually really good. I'm gonna be doing this for the rest of the night, so there's no point in boring you guys with more of this. This is the color of the car. Once we get the clear coat on, I don't know if I'm gonna do the pearls or not, and if I do, I'll let you guys know. If I don't, I won't even speak about it ever again. So, had to put the handle on because the paint's gonna come in here and it's gonna mess up the black, and we don't want that. So I had to put the handle on. Anyways, I ended up closing it up. I'm gonna finish up the fender here, and once I'm done with the fender, I'm gonna move on to something else like sleep, and then I will continue this tomorrow morning because I have to get up early for work. So I don't want to bore you guys with the whole paint job. I'll show you the paint job once the car is completely primed out. I just want to give you guys an idea of the color that it's going to go to. I know white is white, but there's so many shades of white, but that's the white that we're going to be doing. So I'll catch you guys next clip. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn that bell notification on because I'm going to be pushing out 2 videos minimum per week till this is done. So catch you guys later.